Hello, Ashton. Wanted to check out the version of the level that you put on the Bandwagon Discord? Disclaimer immediately, I've already done Benign's version, so... I'm curious to see how yours compares, because according to Benign, yours is significantly crueler. Especially given the 1 more key die sign. And then, the 27-minute world record. I hope yours is as good in quality, otherwise, we'll see which one I end up recommending. But, let's get into it. I've already seen all the trolls before, so I very likely will not be falling for much stuff, I'll just be observing. Oh, this is the one where they have this thwomp. Oh yeah, this is the one that's annoying to start off. There you are. Alright, I remember that one. And then I remember he wanted to fool me with the spikes. So this all seems the same. Give me a moment. I'm getting some visual issues. That should fix the screen tearing. Happens every... I forgot about the fish. There we are. That's kind of my tech to get through that, because otherwise I'm not sure. But apparently it's not too hard. I remember this one you have to go fast. This beginning, I will be honest, is a little awkward, but there's probably a better strat than what I'm doing. I'll probably link Benign's playthrough in the same area. Oh yeah, but that is it. What? What? Oh, we have to wait for the... Was that the reverse in Benign's level? It doesn't feel the same. We are dead. So I actually have to do a full P-switch. Wait. Yeah, this feels different. I assume this is one of the extra cruelties of the level. Hopefully I just get CP1. Oh, I see. It didn't have time to activate. Ah, okay. I didn't fall for this in Benign's, did I? That's the reason I remember that troll. Okay, everything seems exactly the same so far, I will say. For now. I see going now. Yep, now we're clear. Alright, forced death here, everything feels the same. Oh, you don't have the missing pipe here. Benign has a missing pipe to make it look like there's 6 sections. But then has 2 red coins and... Let's see how well I remember this one. I forgot. Wait, there's a red coin. This is different. The red coins... I think Benign was generous with his red coins, whereas all yours are... I see how you can key death easily. Which reminds me, there's a section... I need to do the middle one last. I don't remember this troll. Oh, no. Okay, that was not the same troll. That was not the same troll. Okay, it'll be very interesting to see the comparison when I look at these two videos side by side. I just hit a thwomp. Cleverly done, I will say. Right, I'm just supposed to stay put. Oh, this is a little cruel for a solution, I'm just realizing. So you have a very small margin of time to get in there. How do you get in there in time? Shoot, that's... Well, we're at the first difference that I'm not exactly certain about. And by that I mean, this isn't an easy solution, is it? Unless I move where the P-switch is, which I guess is easy to do. Yeah, I could easily just put the P-switch here, jump here, and then... That still feels really tight. I'm not sure I like that as a solution. Okay, I have to do something based on my knowledge of this level. The middle door, there's something very particular that I remember from it. Gotcha. Okay, you're merciful. What? 1 minute of fiddling with equipment, and then I get caught in a spot I thought I was safe. Oh. Right, I need to kick the ball. Why does this one feel a little harder? Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Okay, I do remember this control. Oh, I remember how to dodge it now. It's interesting you two have your own different versions of the troll level. I remember Sun Gold also had his own version as well. When Benign had a collab with Sun Gold. Perfect. Now I remember, going this way there's actually a trap. Oh, I see. That's how it becomes a forced key death. Because the switch changes. If you do this section last, you're screwed. Most importantly, I need to check Jurassic Yoshi's section. I remember, but I made some edits to this because otherwise this section is kind of abysmal. Oh yeah, this is the version that hasn't been changed, where the fire piranha is still blowing fire into the side. Why did I run into a flop? I'll just tell you now, but I made some slight improvements to this section after I playtested his level, so that the piranha's fire is no longer a major threat. But I guess it's still not the... Yeah. Let's just say there were changes made to this to make it a little more... Okay, I should stop talking because I am just killing myself. Oh yeah, because this blooper is a tad. Oh. Yeah, I'd say the section's still a bit jank. Oh, come on. I guess just land safely on the top. I think I'm just trying to rush. I'm trying to rush because I already know stuff. That's the nowhere's fallacy. Makes me really extra careless and impatient than I normally am when doing. I kind of like how Benign has 6 pipes with the 1 fake pipe in the middle. Because that's missing from this one. Let's hope this blooper is still getting in the way. Alright, get me in here. I do find that blooper a tad jank. Reminds me, we could key death. So hopefully I remember the trolls in this level well enough. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of, well, it's a risk forcing you to get the key in the middle, so if you do the middle last, you actually are guaranteeing a key death. Or so Benign warned me. I already remember this wasn't the right way. I also remember this is not a right path either. Let me actually just check, just to make sure stuff is different. Yeah, I think most things in between your levels are the same. It's just the parts I edited. Forgot to hold up. It is the red pipe? Oh, that was a really fast I should have done this one last. That was the easier coin to get. That's not good. Wait, I could key death here. If I don't remember the trolls or if I rush, I could key death. Okay. I'm determined to not allow that to happen. Oh, this is messed up. Oh no. Well, this is going to come down to a massive memory game. And that's how it ends. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I should have done this one first. I definitely missed it. Forgot about that. I guess it's safe to say that the level is mostly the same. I wonder what others have said as far as feedback for this level, if anyone else has done feedback. Obviously mine doesn't really count for much. Darn it, I was that close to not key dying. Yeah, we know which section to do last. We know which section to do last. We also know which section to do sooner. Well, I'm happy to see that most of the level is pretty similar. I do think Jurassic Yoshi should receive the updates that Benign made to the level. Because I did critique, when I played Benign's version, I did make a critique on Jurassic Yoshi's section. Let me actually see, is this... It is a true key death, but is there actually room to make it in if you go fast enough? There is room to make it in here, but it's really, really unlikely. Wait a sec, is this cheese? No, it's not. Yeah, I think you only get the free key if you... That's good. That's actually good that I checked that. Yeah, there's no cheese there. You only get the mercy key after you've completed the rest of the level. I'm beginning to see why the 27-minute world record exists. Not a fan of this one just because of how specifically... Okay, yeah, it feels a little tight to get in there. But I guess aside from that, I'm not seeing too many differences. So I guess it is pretty accurate. Okay, that should leave me with only 2 more sections if I'm not mistaken. Tad annoying, that blooper. I am rushing, ignore that. Wait, I just realized I didn't collect the safety coin because I was able to get in fast enough. And then die in that section. Oh, so I'm not in danger of key... Wait, I've completely out-cheesed the system. Wait, so now I'm no longer at risk of a key death. That's good. I almost killed myself. Yeah, the safety coin's there. Because I managed to die into that room. But of course you can only do that if you know that what's going to happen. You can only do that if you know what's going to happen, so I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed key death to do the middle door last. Which may be a problem in terms of level setup. I don't know, personally. I guess it actually didn't take that long to get back through though, so... Alright. Now I already know this ending, so let's just finish this level and be on our way. Why is there a second key? So you can't... What? Wait, Wait a second. Okay, I am gonna check this just for playtesting's sake, for benign comparison. Wait, so the fish falls regardless. I see, you do want to go down here. I remember this troll. Oh yeah, and I remember watching someone, and this being a crueler version of this troll, where you actually die if you get to the spike. I think I got a mercy version in Benigns. Oh, I see. Now there's no longer the chance that you miss this hidden block here. That's actually pretty nice. Because previously, it's by chance that you hit this hidden block, and otherwise you're confused on how to break a wall here. So that's a good change. Go in red pipe at hub. There's the hints. And yeah, I guess, I mean it's crueler, but I guess it still works to have a hidden block above the spike here. I watched someone else, that's how I know. Yeah, if you're looking for my original reaction to this level, I will link the benign video of the playthrough with his. Red pipe time. Okay, so it's not as horrendously cruel as I was expecting, because I'm used to Ashton levels being cruel. And then about this troll. What the literal... Wait, what the heck? That didn't happen when I... What? That's not where the fish was in Benign's level. That's not where the fish was in Benign's level. Okay, now I see why you've... I was going to say, it'd be funny if you had to chomp one time and then the fish only the second time. Or something like that. And I was surprised that you had the fish and chomp in the same run. And then I get hit by the fish, thinking about that, right as I'm about to criticize you. Okay, that's actually a good change. Maybe. I still think it's slightly funnier if you have just the chomp and just the fish, but it's still... Okay, see... Excuse me? Okay, now I'm not so pleased with this. I think it's funnier just to have like a simple fish. This seems like it's going overkill to guarantee your death. I take back everything I said. If you have two fish, this makes it a little too complex. Like, if you're trying to guarantee player death, that doesn't feel as funny as if the player feels like they got trolled. Because having two fish makes the player feel like they were guaranteed to die. It doesn't make them feel like they had a choice, so to speak. I like Benign's version better in that sense. I don't know what happens in Benign's, however, I will admit. I don't know what happens in Benign version if you get the Chomp the first time you go around, if the Chomp and Fish aren't there in the same round, or... So you have to thread the neat. Oh, this is not fun. It worked the first time because I didn't have to fear like a second random fish. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ashton, but I like Benign's version better. Where it's just the one fish and you don't have to worry about the big fish that you added for extra attention. Because this second fish makes it doubly hard to dodge. It was funnier just having the one, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I almost died to the fish again. Yeah, I prefer having only one. And then this Bowser troll at the end is really fun. Not that I'm going to... What the heck was that fish at the bottom? Okay, I like that. Maybe I'll ask Benign to add that to his. Honestly, as far as feedback goes, there were some things I liked better in this one, but I think overall I prefer Benign's version better. So, honestly... I think my recommendation for you is I'd ask you two to compare your versions to each other, see what both of you have changed recently as me and others have playtested, and then see what changes both of you have made, because Benign, I watched a streamer named Maddily play Benign's level recently, and the Jurassic Yoshi section was significantly better than when I played Benign's version, and your version. So I recommend you update your level for Jurassic Yoshi section to that. As for your section with the Pokey, that Pokey troll seems a little tight compared to Benign's version. I don't remember what it was in Benign's, but I think yours feels a little tighter with the way it's set up, so, and therefore there's less room to go in. I'm also not sure about your finale troll with the Chomp and the Muncher, because, Chomp and the fish, because I feel like it's funny to have the Chomp one time since you're most likely going to die, and then the fish only the second time. But I'm not a fan of you having the extra fish, because that makes it seem almost certain that you're going to fall. That being said, I did like that you had a little fish in the final room just creeping up to kill you from the poison. Because if you still have the Bowser troll, that creates a double key death scenario, which is pretty hilarious. And there's still the question of the fact that if you do the middle section last, it does feel like you'll have a guaranteed key death. Benign told me that himself, so apologies if I got spoiled to that. But basically, as of now, I feel like Benign's version might be better, though I'll be checking his out again. Maybe right now, actually. Either way, this level, your version was better than I expected. But I do recommend you to compare versions to get the best possible updates, because if you're going to have Carl download this level, I definitely feel like it needs to definitely receive its approval from playtesters and judges alike. I do hope you can make it though, because this is one of my favorite levels that I've played from you and Benign. And I mean that.